Hey, hello, all of my YouTube people. So I'm in the shop again today working on the crash bike, Dyna Wide Glide over there. I have drained the oil out already because I just wanted to make sure that I had some clean oil in there at the proper level before I did anything on the bike, before I try to start it or anything. And I'm glad that I did that. When I went to check the oil level, it was way higher than it should be, way above the full line on the dipstick. And then when I went to drain it, I could tell that there was something wrong. It was really liquidy looking and it just was obviously not right. And it smelled extremely of gasoline. So that explains why the bike was so full with oil. And yeah, now I'm definitely more concerned about this deal than I was before because I didn't have time to start it up and everything and make sure that everything was all good before I loaded it up and gave her the cash or whatever, right? So it's here now with me. There isn't really anything I can do about it other than hope that it all is as good of a deal as what I originally thought it would be. But that oil being so full of gasoline is pretty concerning to me. So yeah, I'm gonna do a compression test on it today and just see how everything looks. I just have some 1030 Pens oil that I'm just gonna run through there. I'm gonna use that for the compression test, and then if the bike will run, I'm going to just let it cycle through with that 1030 oil and a Fram oil filter for a minute or two, and then just drain that out right away. And I might do that a couple times just to kind of clean the entire oil system out a little bit before I put nice oil in there and whatever. So that's the plan for today. I'm just charging up a battery that I robbed out of my sister-in-law's Sportster, and I'm gonna fill this thing up with some oil and then get this compression test going and hope that everything turns out. So here we go. Okay, so I've got my Fram filter here. I just got a cheap filter because, like I said, I just want to run it quickly and just clean the system out a little bit and whatever before I go and spend money on a bunch of new stuff. But first things is going to be a compression test, because if that doesn't check out, then there's no point in doing anything on this bike. So I'm going to fill it up with oil, and then I'm going to change that oil filter out. So I robbed this battery from my sister-in-law's Sportster. And so I've got the battery in here a little janky because this battery is just too tall for to fit in the frame here and be able to hook the negative lead up still. But we're not going anywhere, so it's just a compression test, so this will be good enough for now, right? So that positive lead was a bit of a pain in the butt, so I had to get a little bit of help getting that done because, yeah, just had to bend the end of that a little bit to make it all sit flat. So I'm getting a little nervous. Get this done up nice and tight enough. I'm gonna have to go buy a new battery for this thing. But this is good enough for now. And yeah, I'm gonna have to hook up my compression tester. Put that over. Just gonna loose off the bike to do that. I'm gonna replace this kickstand too. We're gonna put a shovel head kickstand on it, because I've got a couple of those laying around. All right, here we go. Here we go. Gonna do the back cylinder first because it's easier to get to. And I'm nervous. Oh, can you guys feel the suspense? I Man, am I ever freaking nervous about this because I really hope I didn't just blow away like literally all this money that I had saved up. Might need some moral support here. All right. So, oh my gosh. Wide open throttle. I know it's in neutral because, well, lights work, that's good. So it's in neutral. Yeah, all right, okay, wide open throttle. Turn the ignition on. Man, I'm so nervous. I haven't been this nervous in a long time. Okay, now, let's see what we get here. That looks good. That looks really good, man. 150 PSI, that's definitely like good on the back cylinder. Oh my gosh, that makes me feel so much better. Okay, let's do the front one. Turn this off. Oh, turn this off. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's cylinder number 1. Oh my gosh, that makes me feel so much better. Okay, don't get too excited. So I'll do the front one. Man, if this thing is like this low of miles and it's got that compression, like, this was a good deal. This was a good, okay, don't get too excited about it. Calm down. Let's get this on the front here. This one's a pain in the butt. I think I'm gonna change, like, I'm gonna change some, like, I'm not really gonna, my first goal is just to get it safetied so I can get the salvage status off of the paperwork, but after I've got it safetied, then I can basically do what I want to it. So I kind of want to get a different tank. I don't like these wide glides, guys. Like, it's just not my style bike, but I'm all ready. I got some short shocks for it. I've got some shorter tubes for the front end here, so I'm gonna lower the tubes a bit. Yeah, I want to change these tanks and maybe see if I can get a King Sporty tank to fit on there. But let's just do this next cylinder and see what that looks like. Let's hang that down there. Maybe you guys can watch this one this time and see how that gauge looks. I want my dad filming for me today. So open throttle, ignition on. Yeah, like, that's perfect. That is perfect. I could see all that stuff blowing out of that other cylinder where the spark plug's taken out. But guys, like, that's freaking more than I can ask for on a $4,500 Evo with 6,000 kilometers on it. Like, seriously. Yeah. Okay, that makes me very happy. I can actually move forward with this project and not be worried about a thing. I think next video is gonna be I'm gonna be giving this thing a bath so that we can work on it and not get freaking absolutely filthy. But yeah, that makes me very relieved. I'm very happy now with this deal. And yeah, you guys can see what the next steps are gonna be. First things is these are coming off. So if anybody wants to buy these skull covers, hit me up in the comments because I'm gonna be selling those. And skulls just aren't my thing. I got the rocker box skulls, and then I've got the derby cover and whatever. So if you want to buy some skull covers for your Evo, hit me up in the comments. And other than that, I'm gonna get cleaned up and probably go to work. But yeah, like I always say, everybody, if you like what you see, or if you just like me, or even if you don't like me but you like my bike, my shovel head, this one's kind of a piece of crap, but if you like anything here that you see today, leave me a note in the comments, and share this video if you want to share this video. Subscribe to my channel and turn on that little notification bell if you want to be notified every time I put a video out. And yeah, I'll get this up as soon as I can, and stick around for the wash episode for the Dyna Wide Glide. And yeah, I'll talk to you all later and catch you on the flip side. Peace.